Fuck it! There's so much I didn't do.
Oh, thanks for that.
You're welcome.
I can't believe I have to know you forever!
Can you stop the fight? Does it happen with you? Maybe with your partner, your colleague, your loved one, or maybe with your parents. I've observed it often at my home with my parents. Sometimes it's because of the lack of communication, sometimes it's because of the miscommunication. And it happens so often. It's everywhere. Why people do so? It's because they want to avoid the communication or because they don't want to how to do so. So, the best 3 tips that I had came across after interviewing my guest may be handed to you.
First, learn to listen well. Really listen well. One of the most important areas to need improvement is listening. We all tend to forget that communication is a two-way process. It's a dialogue. We fall into the trap of broadcasting, where we just issue a message and fail to listen to the response. Quite a lot of the time, we are not listening to others in conversation, but thinking about what we plan to say next.
Me so often, every time I had interviewed a guest, I was thinking, what's the next question I'm supposed to ask? What's the next thing I'm supposed to say? Until one day, Kimberly Bouchard came on the show and said, Priya, learn to listen really well.
I really think that one of the trends that we need to do, that Walt did, was he had a lot of compassion and a lot of kindness through active listening to others. I mean, he listened to his creators, the people that weighed in on his ideas of a Disneyland. He understood that there were many people that were required to make his dream a reality. So he really listened to them, and I think that we all need to listen to others more, really listen to others more, especially in this day and age, Priya, when there's so many things going on in the world. And one thing that I want to stress is that, everyone has some kind of hardship to deal with in their life. Everyone.
Second, emotional awareness. The second undersung area of communication is awareness of our own and other people's emotion. It is easy to fall into the trap of thinking that everything should be logical and irrational, and that emotion has no place.
However, we are humans and we are emotional and messy, and we can't leave our emotions at home. No, we are supposed to do so. Though awareness of our positive and negative feelings can help us to communicate better. So next time, try to understand people just beyond the words.
Third, be present and learn to question. Questioning is a crucial skill to ensure that you have understood someone's message correctly. It is also a very good way of obtaining more information about a particular topic or simply starting a conversation and keeping it going.
Those with the good question skills are often considered as good listeners because they try to understand the information and listen to others rather than just broadcasting their own opinions. And the best thing to do this is to live the present and live the now. Noah taught me so.
And you again remind me of this fact that being present is so important to live a peaceful and good life. It's really important.
Absolutely. I love how you said that, and when you're being present, magic happens. It's so true. And it's taken me a long time to figure that out. This wasn't anything I was doing for most of my life. I was always goal-oriented and ambitious. And like I said, I loved being a mom. So I was a mother when I started my businesses. So that was just something I had to adapt to and figuring out how to balance the two. But being mindful and present is something that I had to learn. And I am very much like, okay, what's next? What's next? What's next? I was always in that mindset and not taking those moments to really enjoy the accomplishments, enjoy, what I'm doing, like really, really mindfully appreciating, how does this couch feel now that I'm sitting on it? It feels nice and soft, and comfortable, And I think that's, if we do more of that, the high stress level and anxiety and the high numbers of depression and all that comes with that will come down. And that's what's so important. At the end of the day, we want to have a more joyful life, a happier life, a peaceful life, a healthier life. And being mindful helps increase your health. In addition,
So before leaving, I'm curious to know your 3 tips on communication skills. Do comment below and don't forget to subscribe and share because sharing is caring.